Hi guys, I'm GAURI. I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company, and I'm from Symbiosis Law School, Pune. Today we'll be studying about the essentials of Hindu marriage. Now, what is a marriage? We can define marriage as a union of two souls for procreation of children. Now, when we're talking about essentials of Hindu marriage, who is a Hindu? As per section 2 Clause 1, Subclause A of the Hindu Marriage Act, any person who is a Hindu by religion in any of its form, including any Virashva, Lingayat, or a follower of Brahmo, Prarthana, or Arya Samaj. And also, the word including, it suggests that the list is not exhaustive. It is not exhaustive. Section 2, Clause 1, Subclause B of the Hindu Marriage Act lays down that any person who is a Buddhist, Jain, or Sikh is also considered to be a Hindu. A person will be considered a Hindu if the person is domiciled in the territories to which the act extends, and she must not be a Muslim, Christian, Parsi, or Jew. Also, a child can be considered to be a Hindu in the following three ways. Number one, if both the parents of the child are Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, or Sikh, then irrespective of the legitimacy of the child will be considered to be Hindu by religion. That is, the child may be illegitimate child or a legitimate child, but it will be considered as a Hindu if both the parents are Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, or Sikh. Number two, if one of the parent of the child are Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, or Sikh, and the child has been brought up as a Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, or Sikh, when irrespective of the legitimacy of the child will be considered to be a Hindu. Here, the belief in God is irrelevant in the case. A person might not believe in God, but if he has one of the parent to be a Hindu or both the parents are Hindu, then he or she is considered to be a Hindu. Now we have the conditions or essentials for the Hindu marriage. Marriage can be solemnized between two individuals. What is solemnization? That is registration of marriage. That is registration of marriage. Also solemnized under Hindu law. It also comprises of the satpadi, which is very essential in a Hindu marriage. Okay, so now the first condition is neither party has a spouse living at the time of the marriage, and this is covered under section 5, clause 1. This provision prohibits bigamy, and a bigamous marriage is null and void and also punishable. Now, one loophole here is bigamous marriage is null and void. If it is null and void, this means that there is monogamy and there is no bigamous marriage. There are no two wives, but it is also punishable. So, how is it punishable? If the second marriage is void, it cannot be punishable, right? So, this is the loophole in this clause. Next, we have is the next condition is both the parties should be of sound mind. If a party who solemnized the marriage suffers from unsoundness of mind, any mental disorder, or insanity, the marriage is voidable at the opinion of the other party. Now there should be one thing that should be kept in mind. The unsoundness of mind, mental disorder, or insanity. It should it should be told. It should be told to the parties, or it should be proven by the court. And this is present in section 5, clause 2. The third is both the parties should be adults. That is, the bride should be 18 years or more, and the groom should be 21 years or more. And by section 18 of the Act, anyone who procures a marriage in violation of the condition is liable to be punished with simple imprisonment, which may extend up to 15 days, or with fine, which may extend to up to 1,000 rupees, or with both. Number fourth condition is it should not be within the degrees of prohibited relationship. Now, two persons they can be said to be in a prohibited relationship if number one is a lenient ascendant of the other. Number two, if one was the wife or husband of lineal ascendant or descendant of the other. That is, a man cannot marry or a woman cannot marry his mother, her father, his daughter in law, her son in law. Alright? Also, if one was the wife of the brother of the father's or mother's brother, or of the grandfather's or grandmother's brother of the other. If the two are brother and sister, uncle and niece, aunt and nephew, or children of brother and sister, or of two brothers or of two sisters. You cannot marry your uncle, you cannot marry your niece, you cannot marry your aunt, you cannot marry your nephew, you can't do that. Not even two brothers and sisters can marry, and here, not even two cousins can marry. Alright? The fifth condition is it should not be a Sapinda relationship. Now, what is a Sapinda relationship? It extends as far as third generation in the line of ascent to the mother's side in case of both the parties. Also, it extends as far as fifth generation in the line of ascent through the father in case of both the parties. Earlier, this was five generations from mother and seven generations from the father's side. Also, Sapinda relationship is traced upward in case of both the parties, counting each of them as first generation. That is inclusive of the persons concerned. That is from the mother's side. The person, mother, then grandmother, and ascendants from there, ascendants. Alright. Also, the Sapinda relationship include relationship by half blood. Now, what is half blood? Half blood is you have one father but different mothers. Full blooders, you have both parents. Both the parents of you are same. Uterine blood. Uterine blooders, you have the same mothers but not the same fathers. And as well as adoption. It also includes both legitimate as well as illegitimate relationships. All right. So yes, guys, I hope this video was clear, and now you have a better idea about the essentials of a Hindu marriage. Also, if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe to our channel. And this video is in consonance with the Bar Council regulations and is strictly for educational purposes. Also, if you have any doubts or queries or you want to give a feedback, please use a chat box and I'll respond to it as soon as possible. Thank you guys. See you in the next videos.